Welcome back, true believers. This is Raktar, and today I'm going to be playing some more Okami HD. In the last episode, I went and I got the orb from the canine warrior Ume, who was right here in Agata Forest, hanging out with Kokari. Isn't that just crazy that all these dogs that we've met on the trip have all been canine warriors all along and we never knew it? In today's episode, I am going to be heading back to Kamiki Village. And here we are back at Kamiki Village in order to go where the map told us to go. In order to get the last canine warrior. And by the way, look at how gorgeous it is. And as you can see, the canine tracker immediately flips its shit out once we enter Kamiki Village. The canine tracker suddenly appeared, so that means... yes, so that is... you already knew there was a thing here, you stupid little mutt. You stupid little thing. But guess what? Instead of doing that right off the bat, I'm actually going to go to this Konohana Blossom, which... my doggy needs to be on camera for that to work. And I need to be, like... I need to be less stupid about this. There we go. That worked much better that time. Alright, and... of course, up here we have just one lonely, adorable clover waiting for us. It's so cute, and it makes the cool little sound. Alright, and also, though, quickly, of course, look around. Ah, yes! I was like, because as you know, this game is always very fond. Where did it... there we go. Because as you know, this game is always very fond of putting chains of Konohana Blossoms, because it's like, it wants to put a lot of stuff in places and not just the little stuff, so, you know, you get rewarded if you keep looking for things, which, like I said before, I really do appreciate that. And yep, this is just a stray bead up here, so once again, if you're collecting all the stray beads, now you know, follow the chain of Konohana Blossoms above the village, and I'm gonna look for even maybe another one, but we're pretty high up in the village right now. I don't believe there is another Konohana Blossom up here. Unless it would be right there, but it is not. So of course there's only one way to get down from here, and that's to jump down the waterfall. No other way would suffice. Yeah! Alright, cool. And now that we've done that, as you can see, that dog over there, which I forget his name, but we'll learn it in 1 second, now appears as a face that I can talk to when before it didn't, and it plays the music! You notice, when you walk up, the music changes to the, Kusa Village music. Let's see here. How long are you playing this here? You remind me of a certain statue I saw somewhere. Is that the canine tracker? Have you come to take me back to my master? You hear that, Ami? You must be on errand from Princess Fusei, if you bear that. But I shall not move from here, for the festival will begin soon. Canine Warrior Chu. That's his name. You've got to be kidding me. You're one of the Satomi Canine Warriors, and you're ignoring the princess's summons to wait for the festival? Come back here tonight. We need to have a man-to-man talk. Man-to-man talk? Don't you mean dog-to-wolf? Alright, so men need to be talking, but luckily we don't have to wait anymore because of the order that I did things, and maybe you have to do things in this order. I don't know what would have happened if I would have come, but as you can see, the doggy's still here, and he still has the music. Let's hear so you must know what it decrees. Men settle their differences at night, man to man, fist to fist. Man to man, fist to fist. Don't you mean dog to wolf, paw to paw? You don't let this punk talk to you like that, Ami. And of course, we have to pick a fight, as always with these dogs, because, let's see here, show what it means to be the new hole-digging king. I wonder if, I guess he probably doesn't say that if you haven't completed this quest yet. So, Choo! Dude immediately comes at me, bro. And, of course, he drops those steaming piles of poop, as the many dogs did before him. And we're just gonna beat the crap out of him. Oh, and get that extra damage in with a well-placed... there we go. Oh, dude. I might do well for time here. Oh, except for I lost my godhood and took some hits, so I will no longer do well on damage. Oh, no. There we go. Oh, man. Oh, he's... If I had Fleetfoot right there, that would have been nice. And we got him. And just for the hell of it, we'll do a power slash, but it doesn't do anything. Yeah, I didn't do well on damage. I should have done well on time at least, and not too bad on damage, but I wish I hadn't taken those hits. If I had Fleetfoot, I probably could have avoided those. I was being greedy with my hits. Okay, you've got some explaining to do, you doggy. Why are you ignoring the princess's summons to wait for the festival? I am not the real Hayabusa. The real Hayabusa died along with Mushi's father when they were attacked by monsters deep in the forest. I happened to pass by about that time, but I was too late. Right before Hayabusa died, he begged me to protect Mushi. He foretold the coming of an evil arrow from the sky, an arrow that would kill Mushi on the night of the full moon. That is how I came to live here in this village. I have been waiting for the full moon of the festival season. Nobody noticed I was not the real Hayabusa, as we are the same breed. The night of the full moon draws near. I shall not move from here. My duty is to fill Hayabusa's dying wish. I must protect Mushi. See, all these dogs, they're not bad guys. They're all loyal. They're all good. They don't have bad intentions. You obtained Loyalty Orb. Okay, it's here. What was... Right. Something or other about an arrow that would kill Mushi? That's not a very happy story for such a festive season. I hope it's not related to the legend about Orochi and the arrow. Hey, Ami, looks like we found the 3 Satomi Power Orbs that the Canine Warriors had. I know we promised to bring the dogs back, but, well, at least we can bring the Princess Fuse the Power Orbs. But I wonder, you think they can handle Crimson Helm over at the Gale Shrine? By the way, during that scene, yep, I was about to say, how did I miss this before? I was like, during that scene, the scene, like, totally pointed me in the direction of this thing. Can I jump up this? Okay, there we go. For a second there, I thought I couldn't jump up that. And that's an exorcism slip S, and let's see if there is perchance a Konohana Blossom that one might be able to grapple onto about these parts. No, it doesn't look like it, but there is some gorgeousness to look at, which is always a plus in this game. There is never a lack of that. But really quickly, by the way, I don't know what I was going to finish that statement with earlier when I was like, let me say this really quick or whatever, but I was actually just going to come back here, which I used a mermaid coin to get back here, and come find Fuse. Yep, and here she is with all the canine warriors, and let's see what she's got to say. Let's hear why it's my favorite wolf and bug. Enough with the bug thing already. I must speak to you about the 3 remaining canine warriors. I'm sensing something different about them. Do you bring no word of their condition or whereabouts? Well, we did find the other 3, but... You found them? Well, yeah, it's kinda a long story, but I'm afraid they won't be coming back. Instead, they gave us the Satomi Power Orbs. I see. Well, I did sense that the canine warriors had changed in some way. Maybe they had a fateful encounter during their journey. Perhaps strong bonds that cannot be broke have been forged. If they are to live apart from the Satomi house, I have but one wish. I would wish them to protect the peace under their new master, for that is the role they were meant to fulfill. Well, at any rate, all Satomi Power Orbs have been returned. Now I can break Crimson Helm's barrier. I must get to the shrine. Oh man, I just love the way Judgment looks. It is so awesome. Whoa, check it out, the Power Orbs are spinning around us. How could this be? Have the Power Orbs accepted you as their new master? What are you talking about? One does not choose to take the orbs, they choose their master. Oh, magnificent Power Orbs, heirlooms of the Satomi house. Are these whom you have chosen to decide the Satomi house's fate? So, the answer is, obviously yes. Which means that we need to go to the Gale Shrine. Oh man, I just like, should just stop playing the game right now. And just accept that these are awesome. And they're just a part of me now, you know what I mean? Like, just forget the game. Right, let's see here. I was gonna go straight to the Gale Shrine. But, I kind of wanted to. I was just looking over here, and firstly I saw, I saw that these birdies were here, And I could feed them some seed, and holy shit, I'm out of seed bags. I'm gonna need to pick up some seed bags. The game hasn't been doing its job of giving me as many feed bags as I want. Oh man, while I was back in, I should have gotten some pottery while I was back in, Shinshu Field. I was like, where was I? Oh yeah, but anyways, I saw these Konohana blossoms over here, and I was like, man, the storyline is cool, and it's nice completing it. But as I've said in the past, I may not be a completionist, but if there is one thing that I enjoy doing, it is finding all the secrets that I do see that I spy with my little eye. So, even though I'm not always getting all the secrets, I do try and get as many as I can find. And of course, there's a secret here, and there's somebody up. Is this not a secret? What's over there? Oh, well, let's talk to this guy. I didn't think I'd be able to see it. My grandpa said he saw some kind of island floating in the sky. Surely that's impossible. What? My grandpa said there's a land up there called the Celestial Plain. That's where all the great gods are supposed to live. I don't know though, it's all a bit far-fetched if you ask me. So apparently you can see the Celestial Plain from here, which I don't know what this guy's talking. I don't know what crack this guy's smoking. I guess what he sees is these mountains off in the background. But anyways, oh, these are monkeys. I was afraid I wasn't going to be able to feed these. Oh no, but the monkeys want seeds, don't they? Damn it! I'm not going to be able to get this praise. Alright, so anyways, I'll head up this way. Oh, and it's... Hello there, friend.
Gah, I am Blockhead. I guard this place, so that all shall pass. Or wait, I mean none shall pass.
Hey, haven't I seen you before?
What are you talking about? I'm the one and only Blockhead. And those who claim otherwise are in for it. Are you trying to break through my airtight defense? Ha! Impossible. Nothing can harm this body of mine. Of course, there are those weak points of mine. A clean blow there would slay me in an instant. But I wouldn't be foolish enough to expose such a weakness. Now be on your way.
Alright, and as before, alright. Okay. So we had them here, here. I don't know if I have to go in the order that he shows them or not, but I got them anyway. I'm not 100% sure whether you do have to go in the order he shows them, but either way, I got his weak points, which leads me to believe I may actually not be— oh crap! That means I may fall to my death. Can I just jump up there? Oh, wait. Oh, you can just... Is that... Huh, interesting. You can just run around. I was like, can you run on that ground? And surely the answer is yes, revealing another adorable clover. 4 or 5 more praise. Like I said, at some point in the game, though, the clovers become worth more praise, but I don't know when that is. So if this is where I'm supposed to go... Oh no, I still don't think this is just a secret, maybe. Or it is where I'm supposed to... Oh no, it's not. Okay. Interesting that it would have, one of those wall guys guarding a non-secret, but whatever. Either way, this whole area in all got us some pottery for some cash, which I am in dire need of at the moment, and 15 praise through via clovers, which is nice. So don't forget to come up to this area and meet another friendly blockhead who actually, if nothing else, they're good for the funny shit that they say, because he did say some funny things. Alright, let's see. Can I... Oh no, I guess not. I was like, is there a part of this that I can just drop down and save some time? But really, you can't do that until you get all the way back. Yep. 2 here, and then the correct way to go. Because for a second there I thought, well, if they put a blockhead there, this must be the right direction. But, whoa, feed? Let me go get some seed bags really quick. I'm so sorry about that. I was just like, man, this sucks, like, running into all these animals and I can't even feed them. And all I had to do was go buy a seed bag. I guess I hadn't checked a merchant in a while to make sure. So, although I did point out in earlier episodes that the game will usually give you a reasonable amount of feed bags, you should probably still make sure that if you're running low, you're actually, like, checking that shit. Not like me, but as you can see, we can finally, now that we've gotten that secret, refilled on feed bags, go to the Gale Shrine, which is up in this direction, because this is the only direction we haven't been, so you could just, like, assume that it's up in this direction. But also, can I dig that one up? Cool beans, thanks to it being nighttime. I saw that easily. But if it's not nighttime, I don't think it would have been glowing. I think you would just see the top of the box sticking out, but I'm not 100% certain about that. Oh my gosh. I love walking around places at nighttime. You see all the sweet... Is this a clover? Yep. I think the clovers are always glowing green no matter what, and the boxes are just glowing other colors. Alright, and guess what? Luckily, I got... Man, good thing I went and got those seeds when I did! I could have been passing up just all this praise, but nah. I was like, I ain't gonna take it, girl. I ain't gonna take it no more. I'm gonna get all that praise. But yeah, as you can see, we have, an entrance right there, as well as this gate right here. I don't know if it makes... Yeah, it doesn't make a difference if you pass through the gate. Only, like, those certain, like, holy gates where there's, like, the rock in front of Sasa Sanctuary and shit. But as you can see, it actually shows that we're now in a dungeon. Which we could have come here earlier, and, it's not really worth your time to come back here, but if you're, like, itching to explore, you can come back here and basically allow yourself to be refused, entrance. Well, looky here, it's Susano again. Grumble, grumble. Oh, spirit who defiles my sword, I am closer than ever. Here at the Gale Shrine where the beast makes its lair. Your true form shall be revealed. This cursed barrier may bar my way, but if I pray long and hard, I shall eventually find a way in. Mumble, mumble, grumble, grumble. The lazy bum's talking in his sleep. Alright, so yeah, Susano's here, trying to figure out the mystery of what the hell is going on with his sword. If only he knew there's nothing wrong with his sword. He just happens to be coincidentally following around a god. What's with this guy? I can see right through him. Who are you? How is it you can see me? I am Yatsu, the earthbound spirit who haunts this area. Long has it been since any have ventured this way. My eyes have failed me. I can no longer see. In their stead, my eye can judge a person's true form. You appear to be a maiden most fair. What could possibly bring you to the Gale Shrine? You must leave this place, for it is no longer a shrine of the gods. It is now cursed and under the control of a horrible creature. This is no place for a fair maiden such as you. Fair maiden? He talking about you, Furball? That's the funniest thing I've ever heard. What's this? It appears the maiden is accompanied by a little booger. Is the village to meet its end at last? Little booger, he better not be talking about me. Hardly anyone has visited the Gale Shrine since it has been cursed. The strangely frenzied man over there is now one of the few. He has been meditating alone at the shrine's entrance, but his sleep is filled with nightmares that make him cry out. I pity the poor man and would like to render what service I could. But when I try to peer into his dreams, an evil force bars my way. Who is this strange man? Come to think of it, Susano said something about being possessed, and he's been acting all weird, like that time he helped Kushi. What's this? I sense an intense power. It envelops your body. Could it be the Satomi power orbs? Fair maiden, the orbs would only choose one who is our savior. The 8 colors of light are living proof of that. Very well, you may pass, O savior of Satomi House. Wabam! Beware, fair maiden. Crimson Helm is a terrible foe. It is said that when the 8-headed serpent was slain 100 years ago, Crimson Helm emerged from a pool of the beast's blood. Never let your guard down. And Susano somehow believes his praying probably has paid off. Well, I don't know what he actually says. Yep. The time has come, foul spirit. Now I shall reveal your true form. It's funny that Susano, like, everything else is a curse, but this, no, this is just praying to the gods, you know? And this still has things to say. Is not life dear to that man? Beware, fair maiden. Crimson Helm is a terrible foe. Oh, okay, whatever. I thought because it had the arrow over his head, it was going to say something new. But apparently not. So anyways, now we're in the Gale Shrine. It looks like we're, like, inside of, like, the serpent's belly. But who knows? And let's look at my Miznap. Alright. So we've got this way that we can go straight ahead, but oh goodness. Always make sure you're staying diligent about looking in that water, I suppose. Good thing I looked down. Alright, and as I've said previously, treasure will always just float to the surface, so it's really easy to get treasure that's in the water. Whoop. And I should probably get out of this water soon, or paint a lily pad under me because I'm being a fool. Alright. So, looking at the map, as you can see, we can go down that way, but I believe we're not allowed to go this way yet, if I'm not mistaken, and we should go, well, let's head to that side room first. I always feel like when you're looking at maps in video games, and there's some sort of room that looks like it's a dead end, that's usually the room to go to first, because it either has treasure or it has the thing for you to actually progress. So instead of going down that main route, I should probably go down this way first. And yep, of course there is a demon gate here. And naturally it'll probably have new enemies in it because we're in a new area. Yep. It does in fact have a new enemy. And I forget what this thing's deal is. Like, I forget what abilities are good against it. Obviously it is filled with water, so... Alright, well, whatever. I should wait for it to fly in the air and start shooting things at me, because I do believe it will do that. Or even if it doesn't fly in the air, I do believe it will start shooting things at me. Oh, nope. Can I do something to that? Alright, well, whatever. He's down for the count now. I don't know what... I guess I'll just cherry bomb him. I'm trying to think of, like, what to do to this thing. Alright. Oh, cherry bomb takes away half his life, so... You know what? That works for me. Now... I guess... I don't know what his floral finisher is. It might be an ability I don't have yet. Oh, what? It painted that cherry bomb way far away from him. I think if I had done that right, the cherry bomb would have gone into his back, or... Maybe you need to make water go into the pot. I don't know. I don't know what that... I admit, I don't know what that thing's floral finisher is, but look at that. A demon key. Which is perfect because, as I assumed, I probably wasn't able to go the way that was in front of me, and now that I think about it, I'm sure that there's going to be a door with a demon key over there. So I made the correct decision in going off to the side room first, which, like I said, I feel like it's almost just something you can assume in video games, that when you see some sort of side room... Oh, let's examine that. The only reason, so in case you're wondering why I examine things that are, like, pretty obvious, I always like to do it because as long as I'm playing through the game, I feel like, you know, the designers, they did take the time to write whatever text is there, so it feels like a travesty for me to just be like, sir, I ain't gonna show that text. So it's like, if the text is there, I will seek it out and show it during the playthrough, just to show that the writers, you know, they did detail. This game is well polished, well thought out. But of course, if you're watching me play this, you already knew that, oh, it's a seed bag! And now the game is like, oh, have all the seed bags you want, Raktar, after you just went and wasted 3,000 of your glorious gold pieces, aka yen, on them. Oh, this game sucks. Except for that one's an herb bag. That makes me feel slightly better about myself. But because there is a save point right here, I actually think I'm going to end this recording right here. This has been Raktar. Thank you for watching.